As Americans, we are given the freedom to choose whether or not to live the life of a smoker. However, those of us who choose not to partake in the use of tobacco products are inevitably still affected by the health hazards they bring.
That cloud of smoke we have to walk through just to get from point A to point B is not only annoying, it is eating away at our chance at a healthy life.
Many would say that much of the new smoking legislation infringes on the rights of the everyday smoker. We do not wish to take away their rights. We just hope that they can practice their freedom to smoke in a more responsible way, as to not infringe on the non-smoker's right to clean air. Banning smoking in restaurants and other public places is definitely a step in the right direction. But then those who can't smoke inside proceed to smoke just outside the door. We are reducing our secondhand smoke intake, but any exposure at all radically increases the risk of being stricken by many serious health ailments, such as heart disease and lung cancer, along with many other health issues. With this in mind, we then venture off, going as far to ban smoking in entire cities and towns. But maybe the extensiveness of these government programs is the reason we aren't seeing change. Smoking is an addiction. You can't tell a smoker to simply refrain from use. So when New York tried to ban smoking in the entire city, it was inevitable that these laws would be broken. We cannot take smoking out of the American scene. It simply isn't possible. But we can restrict smokers to defined areas of little activity or require the use of electronic cigarettes to effectively protect others from the dangers of secondhand smoke. After all, our goal isn't to attack the rights of smokers. Our goal should be to protect the right to clean air, not forcing the smoker or non-smoker in either direction, but providing each with reasonable accommodations. Currently, secondhand smoke waits for us just outside the door of countless high-traffic buildings. These are places of work, places of study, places of transportation, or even residence for many non-smokers. Yet, no matter how many of us there are just trying to get from point A to point B, we are all affected by the single smoker that forces us to suffocate through his cloud of smoke. And often, where there is one smoker, there are a handful of smokers, each burning a poison-ridden cigarette, polluting the air that our children have to walk through. They stand outside enjoying the buzz while they slowly kill themselves and everyone around them. Inconsiderate, right? Well, maybe they don't mean to be. We wonder why they can't just wait to get home, but many of them simply can't. Fighting off the urge of an addiction is something I have never had to do and something I hope I will never have to experience. But even knowing the facts, many smokers simply can't wait to get home. They step outside the door because that is the most they can do to protect those around them. But what if we gave them another option? I'm talking about designated areas and low traffic zones. If all we did was move the designated smoking area just around the corner, it might greatly reduce the secondhand smoke we intake every day. We could give smokers free roam of wide open spaces, where they wouldn't have to encounter every non-smoker trying to get to the door.
Hey there, how you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Darn good.
In theory, this sounds like an ideal solution. But what about those places where wide open spaces simply aren't available? In a large city, there is no around the corner or getting away from swarms of people. So what if we took it a step further to include the use of smokehouses? These would be small shacks set up at checkpoints around a college campus or large city, or tacked on to large public buildings, used to trap smoke in a confined area when low traffic areas aren't convenient.
I need a smoke. Nice. Lighter. Hell yeah. Alright, here we go.
Whoa there, pal. Smokehouse right here, man.
Oh, alright. You wanna go inside?
Yeah, let's go have a cigarette.
We'll share. Come on.
Save the trees, trapping the smoke. The use of smoking rooms or smokehouses has already been seen in action in many public buildings such as airports. A well-designed smoking room with filter technology takes care of smokers' and non-smokers' interests equally. These allow for maximum flexibility and individuality while providing the non-smoker with completely clean air. Smoking is an addiction, and many simply can't refrain from use. But if you specify specific restrictions and at least give them some place where they can smoke, they will be much more likely to comply with the laws. Now how about even another alternative? What if we took the idea of burning a cigarette completely out of the picture while still catering to the addiction and buzz every smoker craves? Sound too good to be true? Well, evolution is an amazing thing. And now, with the help of brilliant minds and modern-day technology, this has been made possible.
Electronic cigarettes are primarily designed to get nicotine into your body via your lungs without many of the downsides of conventional cigarettes. The beauty of the system is that you retain the physical experience of smoking, or vaping as it's called in this case, but without the actual smoke. E-cigarettes use a liquid such as glycerin into which ingredients like nicotine and even flavorings are dissolved. When you take a puff, this liquid is vaporized on a hot wire and forms a cloud of fine particles that, when inhaled, penetrate deep into your lungs. The good news for smokers is that electronic cigarettes don't produce many of the harmful compounds that burning tobacco does, and you don't get the dangerous side stream smoke that regular cigarettes produce.
Our problems regarding secondhand smoke could be solved with this amazing device. Smokers would be restricted to the use of government-approved electronic cigarettes or hookah pens in public, eliminating the harmful exhaust given off from normal cigarettes.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey! You don't mind if I smoke, do you?
No, not at all. I'll catch you later. Oh, hey there, bud.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, that's a nice e-cig you got there.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really good.
Oh, well, how's your day been?
It's been pretty good. How's your day been?
Really great, man.
That's good, that's good.
Fresh air. Smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Glad to get outside of the house,
You doing okay? Your
Yeah,
lungs good?
yeah. No, we're good.
Alright, that's good.
I'll catch you later, bud.
Catch you later. Nice seeing you. Our problems regarding secondhand smoke could be solved with this amazing device. Smokers would be restricted to the use of government-approved electronic cigarettes or hookah pens in public, eliminating the harmful exhaust given off from normal cigarettes. This is not an unreasonable request. These devices can be sold at a wide range of prices and are easily affordable, especially for someone who is willing to pay an average of $6 for a pack of cigarettes. Not only is the non-smoker well protected, the use of an e-cig is also a healthier alternative for a smoker.
Philippe Prel is a doctor and tobaccologist. He led a campaign by 100 doctors to support the electronic cigarette as an alternative to smoking.
With the electronic cigarette, we've managed to eliminate tobacco's three big poisons, which are tar, carbon monoxide, and the fine particles which lead to cancer, heart attacks, and chronic bronchitis. And after this, people are asking if there's anything dangerous in them. And I find this ridiculous. If we want to compare the dangerousness of the electronic cigarette with other products, if I place tobacco all the way on the left, and after that alcohol and then fat products, followed by sugar products, then I realise that the electronic cigarette is next to the fruits, vegetables and fish. The danger is really very, very little. There are pesticides in some vegetables, there are heavy metals in some fish. That is the level of danger we're at with the electronic cigarette.
Once again, it's something that sounds all well and good in theory and does a seamless job of protecting the non-smoker. But what do everyday smokers think of this alternative? Let's have a look.
For this man, it's nothing short of a miracle.
Before this invention, I tried at least 4 or 5 times to quit, and by using the electronic cigarette, I was able to, in just a few days, stop cigarettes altogether.
At this e-cigarette shop, this long-time smoker is trying one for the first time.
I've been smoking for 40 years. I've tried everything. The patch, chewing gum, going cold turkey, everything. And there were times when I stopped smoking completely. But each time I went back to the cigarette, because what I missed, especially, was the gesture. The taste. I like the taste of tobacco. I like the smoke. And that's what I missed.
J'aime le tabac, j'aime le goût du tabac, j'aime la fumée, et donc c'est ça qui me manquait.
And what does he think of vaping?
Frankly, I'm impressed. I feel like I've found these pleasures once again. And you feel it very fast. There's no smoke, there's no odour. You feel very quickly that it's another way of smoking.
Secondhand smoke is a rising epidemic, not only in our state, but worldwide. A change needs to be made, and it can start right here in Michigan. We have given our suggestions and ideas for moving toward a smoke-free environment. It is now up to all of us together to take action and stop the murdering of innocent non-smokers.